everyone, today we will be learning about Lilaeopsis brasiliensis. It is a microsword.
So Lilaeopsis brasiliensis is a microsword from Brazil. It can grow in ponds to up to 60 centimetres or 2 feet deep. It comes from Brazil, South America. It grows very well in subtropical, tropical climates and good sunlight. This is a bit of a wormhole that we're going through or down in regards to grassing the whole bottom of the pond for the mountain minnows to grow in. And well, we test ran them just before Christmas, and they're prolifically breeding. So this is more for aesthetics, we'll actually be able to see them more. But what we're doing is we're cutting out pieces of jute, putting them into the bottom of these containers. We've propagated all this. We've actually lost a lot because I was very busy. We had a bit of a hot spell right at the beginning of December. I did it on a Friday night, really excitingly, but we did manage to save a lot. And it's only from one little, but all of this so far is just from one basket. $13 New Zealand, so about $8 or so, $9 US. And so we have 3 varieties, but today we're just going to show you what we're doing. We're trying to propagate it so it can go into the shallower parts of the pond. We have New Zealandia Lilaeopsis as well, which is a native New Zealand variety. But we'll get into it. We're going to cut the jute to fit the bottom of the containers, and we're going to propagate it. So we're going to separate all these ones individually, and we're going to reuse these containers in the soil, and hopefully we'll get 3 good containers of this size in the next couple of months, or a month or so, that we can actually start introducing into the pond. I'm using jute because it's biodegradable and all natural. Filling the container only 2 centimetres, 2.5 centimetres, an inch in depth of the soil. The soil isn't a true aquatic soil, it's actually seedling soil and peat moss. And I'm hoping what will happen is that the microsword, or the Lilaeopsis brasiliensis, will mat all into the mat, and also stop it. We're going to have it all fully grown and embedded into the mat before it goes in the pond. So there shouldn't be any debris floating up. This is just a roll of jute mat, relatively surprisingly expensive. I was quite shocked about it. It's better to use this than anything else. The jute mat, it's biodegradable, so it's better to use in the garden if you're wanting it for weed mat and things like that. Because it's
said everything.
I know. You're just stirring Daddy up, aren't you?
You stir me up all the time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I'm trying to.
Oh, you're trying to stir me up, are you?
Yeah.
How are you getting on there? Good?
Good. Do I use all the soil or just a little?
We only needed about an inch, so
Is this enough?
Yeah, it's getting there, so flatten it all out. Yeah. Are you imagining that's my face?
No.
Okay.
Done. You're going to be very soiled.
So Storm's patted it all down.
Perfecto.
So here Storm and I are propagating from the better propagations that we've done. So we've already been at this a couple of months from a small container, and we would have had a lot more if we hadn't had that incident in early December, but this is what we've managed to save, and now we're getting to the point that we're going to...
Perfecto!
So all we do is we've you've got those. We'll put those there. We've made a culture, a culture, I suppose you call it. We've propagated them so much on the same similar soil. This is a little bit more clay loam, to be honest, but still majority of it, and it's thicker, but it won't matter. We want this shallower so it's easier for us to move, and I don't think it needs to be this thick because the roots aren't getting down to it. But as you see, we just tear off a piece like that, and then just
Perfecto.
sink it in there. Perfecto, isn't it?
Yeah. Everything.
Propagating because we've still got 2 different varieties to do, and I don't really want to be buying more and more containers. I'm more happy to be a bit patient.
Because you don't want to spend all your money.
Well, it's also, what do we do with them afterwards? Just a bit of an environmental disaster, plastic containers like this, if you don't have anything to
Use them for?
yeah, and I give them away obviously, but
you've used them already.
yeah, well, we're using them now, but they don't need to be thrown in the bin, do they? So
Yeah.
this is looking really good,
They
son.
could be reused for something else.
Yeah, so I think we should put 1 or 2 more in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Where should we do that?
It kind of looks better than the other.
It looks heaps better because we've got a lot more to put in there, so that's good. I'm just going to...
It looks more like if we put some together, close together, it would look like it's a whole grass field.
Yeah, well, this is what we're hoping. So now you want to water it for us, so it all softens down.
Let me see. Here's the watering can. Do this. Dad, it's not your tap.
It helped me wash my hands though, didn't it? So I'm happy with that. It's just another little starting culture.
Thank you for watching Hibiscus Hatcheries.
On guard!
Oh God!